But the benefit to be a member of the ECA is to have some news or some interesting reports that are, let's say, prepared by the ECA. I think it's quite important. And also that the ECA can defend the interest on the long term of the players in that industry.
I think with the ECA, as a group, it can help all other exhibitors ways of getting the message out to our guests, how we can market it locally, or any kind of initiatives that we can all embrace and get the message out and let people know that this event is taking place.
Well, the event went great. I wish it was another at least half a day longer because I wanted to meet everyone. We are basically just getting into the field, so there was so much more contact that I wanted to do. And then the sessions, I would love to have attended all of them, not just having to choose between one or the other. But other than that, the content was great. It was a good experience. It will certainly help us get in on the second or the third step instead of just the first one.
It's such a huge step up from last year. The event last year was great for our first one, but this is slicker, more professional, great attendance through all aspects and facets of the industry, wonderful feedback from everyone's smiling, just couldn't be better.
We've been in alternative content / event cinema for 15 years, and as a division for 8 within Cineplex in Canada. And for us, it's unlike Show West, CinemaCon, or Cine Europe, where reps are there. This is really a gathering of the industry who are specializing in event cinema. And for us, what we're taking out of it is learnings, sharing. Everyone seems to be very interested in telling the tale of the growth of event cinema and where do we go in 5 and 10 and 15 years. So it's about the industry experts all gathering and having time together, and that's what we'll take away from it.
Honestly, I think at the moment the most useful thing for us is to understand what happens in the rest of the world, because we're very much aware of what happens in Italy, but I think it helps if you are internationally minded and you are aware of what is going on in the rest of the world, and to have the data helps a lot.
Even cinema, a bit like we mentioned today at the first panel, is that the marketing budgets are not the one of the movie industry. So the issue is that you have to market more often a one-off event with very limited budget, so it has to be very focused. And this is of course a challenge, because to have a very successful event is not so obvious. Also, there are a lot of projects that are, let's say, presented to potential producers, but only a few events are materialized. So how to, from just ideas, how to materialize projects, I think this is another challenge for the ECA. So maybe we have to think about some producing funds or things like that.
They'll take away that event cinema is definitely on the up. It's gone from 0% to 3% of the UK box office in 5 years. As more people pick up on the content, that percentage will rise. And there's a future for it. And I think people today will see that there is a future, and there's a group of people who believe in it, which is really important. And the ECA is very much part of that whole push.
Personally, I would definitely like to get more in touch with alternate event cinema content providers. Although I learned my lesson, and because there's no such place that you can find all of them in one place, and that would certainly help a new starter like us to get in there quicker if we knew the players more. If we were maybe a more Q&A panel would have helped a lot. Not just topic specific, but something where, we are in the business, we've done it 1,000 times, just shoot, Something more freestyle would have helped new beginners like us.
think that we must be proud of doing so much marketing work on local level. It's a challenging work because we are present in 15 countries, so it's quite difficult to be present in Romania, in Bucharest, in Slovakia, in Banská Bystrica, in Dunajská Streda at the same time, or almost at the same time. But we are very curious about the public's opinion. Me, myself, I like to listen to their speaking during Entract and after the show.
I think as an industry we have to work together. Event cinema doesn't survive without support from exhibition, and exhibition won't survive without good quality product from the event cinema distribution side. So it's very much a hand-in-glove process. The biggest push is going to have to come from exhibition for people to pick up on more content. It can't increase its box office share without picking up more sites picking up on the content.
Newcomers into event cinema, I would say, spend the time to build in the first few years your infrastructure, how you will deliver the products, how you will communicate to your customers, find out what they're most interested in, do a lot of polling, take surveys, and educate your managers. Educate the people who are on your front line, because they're going to sell event cinema for you. You can have a great website, but it's really our frontline managers that are interacting with our customers on a regular basis, and we want them to be regulars. So educate them and teach them all about event cinema, and they'll keep your customers coming back. So.